Hi there guys, and welcome to a day trip to Katoomba. So Katoomba is about a 2-hour train trip from Central Station, and as you go up the mountains, you go along the Great Western Highway, you can see some great views. We're coming now into Lawson. That's Lawson pub right there, the infamous Lawson pub. And this is where I grew up. This is where my childhood years were. This used to be Lawson Shops, well it still is, but it's now the new Lawson Shops. It's become the modern buildings, not the ones I knew as a child. Here is Lawson Public School, the primary school I went to from years 3 to 6. And yeah, so Lawson was my childhood town. Heading further and further up the mountains now. So as we pull into Lura Station here, we can get a bit of a closer look at some of the beautiful views that can be seen as you stretch into the Central West.
Next up, Katoomba, followed by Menlo Bar.
Oh, that's where I'm staying. That's where I'm staying right there. Windy.
So across the street here we have the Paragon restaurant, or the Paragon Cafe, or simply the Paragon. It was designed by George and Edwardton Kenworthy, Henry White, Otto Steen, and Harry and Ernest Sidegraves. It was built over a 30-year period, but the way that we're seeing it now, 1940 onwards. Katoomba was first developed as a tourist destination towards the end of the 19th century. And a series of hotels were built in the upper mountains along Katoomba and into Medlow Bath and beyond. And as these were extended, Katoomba grew. Naomi, I want the Homo Deus book, please. Cool to see these retro game sets being re-released. What's a bit of shopping without a visit to the toy aisle? Ah, Easter eggs. Cherry ripe Easter eggs, no less. I didn't get to have one on this trip home to Australia.
These are crumpets. These have been in Australia forever. Golden crumpets.
The Blue Mountains is a special place of ancient landscapes, towering golden-hued stone escarpments, crashing waterfalls, and magnificent eucalyptus, all set amongst inspiring panoramas that will take your breath away. Now we arrive at Echo Point. And the commonly told legend of the Three Sisters is that three sisters, Meenie, Wimla, and Gunadu, lived in the Jamison Valley as members of the Katoomba tribe. They fell in love with three men from the neighbouring Nepean tribe, but marriage was forbidden by tribal law. The brothers were not happy to accept this law and so decided to use force to capture the three sisters. A major tribal battle ensued and the sisters were turned to stone by an elder to protect them, but he was killed in the fighting and no one else could turn them back. This legend is claimed to be an Indigenous Australian Dreamtime legend. Finally, we're taking a look in the evening here at some of the lovely vintage stores that sell antiques and curiosities and items to decorate the home, unique mountain stuff. And I love some of these vintage storefronts, and they just look gorgeous at night. After a day trip in Katoomba, I'm going to end it off with a trip to the takeaway shop and get a burger and chips.
Ooh, yummy, yummy, yum, Aussie burger.
Well, so ends my day trip to Katoomba. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.